Ayokunle Isiaka is my name. I represent the very good people of Ifo, Ayokunle Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Ogun State. And I rise, and distinguished honorable colleagues, on a motion on the need to investigate encroachments, illegal structures on federal government infrastructure in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, if I'm permitted, this title of the motion is not complete because I extended it to those whose government have equally forcefully taken over their properties without a due process. Both sides, Mr. Speaker, sir. The House notes the menace of interloper developers, farmers, land grabbers, hoodlums, destitute, encroaching on the developed or underdeveloped or undeveloped property of government in Nigeria, which has become a worrisome development in the country. Also notes that it is an inalienable fundamental human right of every Nigerian citizen to acquire and own land in any part of Nigeria as stated in Section 43 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, and Section 7 of the Land Use Act of 1978. The House further notes that Section 44 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, states that no movable or immovable either land and development on it can be taken compulsorily in any part of Nigeria except in the manner and for the purpose or purposes prescribed by a law. Aware that all land owned by the federal government in states are being used by the federal ministries, departments, and agencies, and that such lands are administered by the President through the relevant ministers and the state governors. Worried that critical infrastructure of government such as educational institutions, airports, railway, terminals, and tracks, as well as pipelines, training farms, and sundry economic tree plantations are encroached and illegally occupied by individuals and corporate organizations, and quick notices have been issued to the illegal settlers over the years, and this has not been obeyed up to today. The House resolves that mandates the ad hoc committee investigating abandoned federal government properties across the nation to provide a compendium of all, one, illegally encroached federal government abandoned properties across the nation and overseas. Two, compendium on forceful acquisition of all federal government properties by individuals and corporate organizations across the country, overseas, and report back within 6 weeks for legislative actions. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, sir.
I think the last couple of months, you've always been bombarding me with questions about my bills and motions. I just like one musician once said that if the music is not sweet, he's not going to sing it. So whatever is not going to touch the lives of Nigerians for better well-being, security, food on the table, employment for our youth, our women, I'm not going to talk about it. So basically, that's why people nicknamed me Easy Life. So I want easy life for everybody by the grace of God. So, but just another part of the same trajectory I've just explained is that I came up with this motion. It's not basically about people encroaching in government's land. It's from both sides. You can see that I even amended it yesterday. I amended it in such a way that, okay, we talk about those who have taken over government's property, government's land. But equally, many agencies, ministries, and departments of government, including government agents, security, and overtly or covertly, formally or informally, have equally trampled on citizens' rights by taking over their properties, their land, and forcefully, without following the normal procedure as laid down in the law. You have the land decree, sorry, the Land Use Act, and the Constitution, of course, and you have the courts. But many people always take it upon themselves as if they are another institution, just chasing people away from their land and say government they want to take it over. So that's the component, the embodiment. That, I mean, I've been overwhelmed over the years, seeing the way people suffer all this fate. So it's not about how to deal with those who are illegally occupying government lands, but also governments too, forcefully, without going through the normal process and procedure, taking land, property, or assets away from citizens. So these are the two targets, so that we want everybody to get justice.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I actually